All right, let's just jump right in. If you're a business owner, you know B2B sales can feel like, well, like a total uphill battle. It's this constant world of prospecting, endless follow-ups, and just so much rejection. But what if, and this is a big what if, you could change that whole game? Well, today, we're going to break down how a brand new kind of AI is trying to do exactly that.
I mean, does this sound familiar? You're pouring countless hours into chasing down leads, your team is getting totally burnt out, and the results? They're just not quite matching all that effort you're putting in. It's a frustration that, let's be honest, pretty much every business leader knows way too well.
You know, for smaller and mid-sized businesses, all these challenges really create a perfect storm. You've got the huge drain from prospecting, you've got the constant no's, all the wasted time, and then trying to scale? It's almost impossible without your costs just skyrocketing. And to top it all off, most of the AI tools out there right now just feel, I don't know, robotic and completely impersonal, right?
Now, I know, that sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, but it's the really big question we're digging into here. Just imagine it. What if you could have a sales force that never, ever gets tired, never takes rejection personally, and just operates at its absolute best 24/7?
And that's exactly where a company like PersuadioAI comes into the picture. See, their solution isn't just one piece of software. It's an entire team of what they call digital sales workers. And the key thing to get here is that these aren't just your standard bots, no way. They're actually designed with different personalities to make the communication feel genuinely human, like real and natural to the people you're trying to sell to. So, what can these digital sales workers actually do for you? Well, for starters, they can book meetings. And this is the big one. They can actually close deals completely on their own. They handle the whole shebang, from finding and researching leads to writing messages tailored for each person and even handling objections as they come up in real time. It's the full end-to-end package. Okay, so the secret sauce, right? How is any of this even possible? Because this is obviously way more than just another automated email blaster. The tech behind it is pretty fascinating, and it all boils down to one thing: understanding the psychology of the human being on the other end of that conversation.
And this is the absolute foundation of the whole system. Before it even thinks about sending a single message, the AI does a full psychological analysis of each prospect. It's digging in to figure out, what kind of buyer are they, what's their communication style, what's actually going to resonate with them and get them to act.
So this all comes together in what they call the full persuasion cycle. Step 1, understand the human. The AI builds out those super detailed psychological profiles. Step 2, speak their language. It literally mirrors their unique communication style so it feels familiar. And step 3, the final piece, persuade to close. It tailors every single reply based on what it's learned about that person's specific buyer type. It's just a much, much smarter way to get from a totally cold lead to a done deal. All right, now let's talk about the big picture. Because a technology this powerful doesn't just appear in a vacuum, right? It's showing up at the absolute perfect moment. So let's zoom out for a second and look at the huge market forces that are making this AI sales revolution not just a possibility, but, well, pretty much inevitable. So why does this matter right now? Well, there are a few huge things happening all at once. First, you've got generative AI, which is totally changing how we interact with everything online. At the exact same time, buyers are just so done with generic robotic messages. They demand real, personalized outreach. And because of that, AI adoption in sales teams is just exploding. I mean, the market is basically screaming for a solution like this.
And if you need any proof of just how big this opportunity is, look at this number: $241 billion. That's the projected market size for AI in sales and marketing by 2030. To put that in perspective, it's expected to be around $58 billion in 2025. We're talking about more than quadrupling in just 5 years. That's just massive.
And here's a big reason why that crazy growth makes total sense. 80%. That's the percentage of all B2B sales chats that are now happening through digital channels. Think about that. The main battlefield has shifted away from the phone call and squarely into your inbox and your DMs. And that digital space, that's exactly where an autonomous AI can just completely dominate. Okay, so with a market this huge, there's going to be competition, right? Of course. But this is where we really start to see the advantage of a system like this. It isn't just about doing what other tools do, but maybe a little bit better. Nope. It's about doing something fundamentally completely different.
And the difference is pretty stark when you lay it out. You look at the old AI tools, they were built to assist humans. Maybe help you write an email or book a meeting. But PersuadioAI, It's designed to act autonomously. Instead of that robotic dialogue we all hate, you get actual human-like persuasion. And here's the kicker. While most other tools stop once they've booked a meeting, these digital sales workers are built to go all the way and actually close the deal. Really, the key advantage boils down to this one simple thing. It's a system that can handle a rich, two-way, genuinely persuasive conversation. It's about handling objections in the moment and having the ability to take the whole process from start to finish and close that deal, all on its own.
And look, this isn't just some far-off concept. It's a real product, an autonomous system that's literally designed to be a revenue machine for your business. And the really incredible part? It learns. With every single interaction, every reply, every win, every loss, it gets a little bit smarter, a little more effective over time.
And this quote really just sums up the ultimate promise here, especially for a business owner. It's not just an assistant. It's a machine that can handle the toughest parts of the sale, the back-and-forth negotiation, the paperwork, even getting paid. And a lot of the time, without a human ever needing to step in. So that really leaves us with one final, pretty powerful question to chew on. This technology, it's not coming, it's here. And it's getting better, fast. The whole idea of a fully autonomous AI sales team isn't science fiction anymore. So the real question isn't if this is going to change the world of sales, it's when. And is your business going to be ready for it?